Hey, it's Param from Prospective, and today I wanted to demo Prospective ability to analyze, visualize, and process high frequency real time data. So here I have a notebook that's replaying Berlin's weather data for the past 10 years, and you can see I'm monitoring the temperature, the rain, and the wind here. But I have a couple controls here, so let's play with these. So here I can increase the rate that I'm replaying the data. So here I'm going to produce 18,000 rows per second, and you can see this is going much faster in perspective, visualizing that in real time. Let's even drop down the frame rate. So I'm dropping it to every 100 millisecond. I'm generating this much row, and you can see perspective just being able to handle that. Also, what I can do is I can apply any visualization in real time. So in real time, if I want to, for example, let's see the humidity, or let's see the cloud coverage, I can just, you know, update those into my perspective viewer and being able to view those. Let's drop this into the grid view. I think this shows the rate and the speed that this data is coming in much better. So let's order by everything time in the reverse order, and you can see the data is just pouring in, and I'm able to analyze and visualize that in real time. Let me go back to the notebook and show you how this is done, because I think there's some interesting points here. So first off, in this notebook that is feeding the data into my viewer, I am first calling the OpenMeteo API to get the last 10 years worth of weather data from Berlin. So I make that call, I get all my data in one place, and then I create a data frame from that. Now, Perspective allows me to create a table, which what you see here, from that data frame, and I seeded with the first few rows from the data frame. Then the rest of the code is creating the IPy widgets here, the controls that you see on top. And here's the interesting part. So Perspective has a method called update, and I can update the table with new rows or update any previous rows here. So what I'm doing here, I'm creating an ACIO thread, and I'm just pouring data or replaying the data from my data frame. I'm getting a chunk at a time and updating the perspective table. And you can see the data being updated in real time. So here I'm replaying sort of static data, but you can imagine this being applicable to any other data set. So easily I could connect to like a Kafka or in real time, any other real-time data stream, and be able to pull that into perspective, analyze and visualize it at very, very fast or high frequency rates.